Okay, so how did you start your own family? Like, how did you meet your husband?
I met my husband at a party, and there were friends of ours who thought that we should meet because that we would hit it off. And guess what?
Oh.
They were right.
When did you get married?
In April of 1982.
Cool. How have your children affected your life?
Oh! No, my children are wonderful, but all children are a lot of work. And they're a lot of enjoyment. You'll have children and you'll never work so hard and you'll never be so upset and so disappointed, but at the same time you'll never be so thrilled and excited and happy and feel just wonderful inside. And my children have affected my life because, of course, I've spent a lot of time where there was no choice, but I had to take care of them and do for them and provide for them. Same with my husband. So, and sometimes you do think, especially when you see people who don't have children and just only have themselves, or a married couple that only has each other to take care of, and you think, oh, we could have gone here and done this and seen that and gone there. And so you do make a lot of those kind of sacrificial choices when you have children. But it's okay in the long run.
Yes. What activities have you been involved with your children?
Oh, with my children? Well, going to church, going to school, and when you're young and they want to go to all that school stuff, they want to go to the fun fair and to the adventure night. And I know at our school we would have family nights when the kids were young, and you go to all those plays and all those musical things and all those, I'm going to sing and I'm going to play my instrument and all those activities, and those take a lot of time. James, when James was in high school, that's my son, he's my oldest child. He was on cross country and track, so I went to a lot of cross country meets, I went to a lot of track meets. I stayed involved in the school just so that I could be involved and know the people around at the school. Sarah is my second child, and she's been involved in different activities at school, not in sports, but activities, and I went to some of those activities. And then she's been involved in an organization called Job's Daughters that is an international organization, and you have your little local groups, and plus you also have state and international groups of that. And my daughter Nancy, who's in high school still, she is in Job's Daughters too, and I've been involved in all those things with her. And it's wonderful because even though it takes a lot of time and some effort, you still get to be involved with your children and their friends.
Okay, cool. Are there any traditions that your family has?
Oh, gee. Every Thanksgiving after it's over and we're cleaning up, we take all those old rolls, those brown and serve rolls that you buy at the grocery store, and we throw them off of our back porch into the backyard for the animals to eat, and we call that the annual throwing of the rolls. So yes, that's a tradition. and I think we always have Christmas stockings. Santa comes to our house every single year because even, I'm sure, when my children are carrying me from the nursing home to bring to their house for Christmas, they will expect Santa to come. And so I always arrange for Santa to come. And I have a special time with Santa that I make sure Santa knows what to do for our family. I don't know. We have other traditions, but I can't think what they are. We're kind of crazy. We try to eat dinner together when we can, and that's not always easy. I don't know. I guess I can't think of any other, but I'm sure there are others.
Yes. What have you tried to teach your children?
I've tried to teach my children to work their hardest, to be honest, to be thoughtful of other people, and to know that while it may not seem like anything, that they need to always consider if what they're doing is necessary. If they're going to do something that's going to hurt somebody, is it really necessary to do that? And be thoughtful of other people, to be hardworking, to be people that can respect themselves. And when my children, especially as they've gotten older, when they don't want to work hard or don't want to do something, I always say to them that when they committed to something, they should follow through on that commitment. Because when they committed to something, they made that promise to themselves too, and that the worst person in the world to let down is yourself, and the most important person to keep a promise to is yourself. And so I would say that those are some of the things that I think are important, and I've told my children are important.
Cool.